Humans have been doing art since a long time. Earliest we know of their art are the cave paintings. But why? Why did our old predecessors think it was more important to draw than to go hunt some big ass mammal for food so that they can provide for their hungry children at home? There must be an important reason. There are many speculations, but we don't know for sure. What we do know of is of our childhood, why and when we started drawing. Wall art is the earliest we know of drawing because I'm sure your parents must have told you about that time you drew on walls when you were a little bitty honey bunny. Doesn't it make you wonder that everything else is taught to you, like reading, writing, or even potty training? But this one thing has never been taught to you, and you still do it. You draw. An instinct we all are born with. No one teaches you to draw on walls. Point is, drawing is so intrinsic to us that it definitely makes it important. Once upon a time, when God was creating humans, He put mind into us, He put body into us, He put sleeping power into us. And then confusion. What else to put? There is reading, writing, taxes, drawing. Important thing is, it could be reading, it could be writing, but drawing. Yes, of course, the most important thing, drawing. And there it goes. Perfect humans. So, if God thought you are worthy of drawing, why are you thinking that you can't draw? You definitely can. Go pick up a pencil, brush, sketches, or whatever and start drawing. I know what you will say. I don't have time. I have other commitments. Drawing is useless. I need to poop. But here, oh here, you can always take out 5 minutes to draw. You doodle anyway while doing your classes. Why not conscious drawing then? Okay, if you are still not convinced as to why you should start drawing, let me give you some scientific reasons. Because today world is all about science and maths. That's why one more reason you should start drawing. It's not just maths and science that's important. Okay? So, here are certain reasons you should definitely start drawing, like right now. First, education. Studies have shown that exposure to art can make you better in other fields of knowledge. Drawing helps us to map out mental images of the world we see around us. This is helpful for numerous reasons. Working in the arts helps learners to develop creative problem-solving skills. Teaching through the arts can present difficult concepts visually, making them more easy to understand. Visual aid can often help us comprehend large amounts of data that our brain cannot understand through numbers or words alone. A report by Americans for the Arts states that young people who participate regularly in the arts are 4 times more likely to be recognized for academic achievement than children who do not participate. Second, art as a therapy. After a stressful day, you can disconnect for a few minutes with your pencil and paper. Draw anything and you'll see a difference. Those few minutes will relax you more than any coffee, tea, or any other beverage could. By drawing, your stresses, or conversely drawing the inverse of your stresses, you will find that the focus on drawing, getting every detail exactly right, is draining your attention because that focus has shifted from the thing that's stressing you out, and that's really important for decluttering. Third, to get even more scientific, art also helps with cerebral benefit, brain growth. In today's world, it is so easy to just go to your phone, move through your social media and get a bit of change in your mood. But for the actual brain growth, it is found that art is very complementary. Drawing is a great release, and because we are using our brain while we are drawing, we build new connections and pathways in our brain. Both sides of the brain actively participate, as the left side is responsible for logical reasoning and the right supplies with the creativity. As a result, our brain grows. How cool is that? You know what another thing that is cool about art and why you should be drawing? It's concentration. Have you seen artists that, like, whenever or whatever work they do, they are concentrated on it? Their mind doesn't wander off. And that's because art is a big focuser. Helps you focus on the thing at hand and not to think of any other thing, because you need all your concentration there to help the coordination between the image and the 2D drawing of it. Like if you're drawing in real life, like by seeing some building or some people sitting in front of you, you have to be focused on the image that is in front of you and on the image that you want to draw in your copy, and that increases your concentration power. And that's definitely needed in life, in future or in present. Like concentration is needed every time, in a student's life, in an adult life, in a professional life. It's important. Even more, it helps us with our fine motor skills, you know. If you're playing some game, or if you're cooking, like, have you ever seen your mother cooking? Like at one side she's flipping the tortillas, at the other side she's skimming the vegetables. It's like that, you know, the hand-eye coordination and other motor skills use. Drawing works the same way, except for your fine motor skills. The more you practice drawing, the better you get. And the better your hand, eyes, and brain can harmonize together, your hands become an instrument to help you record the world around you. When anyone draws, we make certain decisions, like what needs to be drawn, when it needs to be drawn, and how it needs to be drawn. And that increases your decision making power, which is very important in life forward. Like when you are given an image, like just take for example an apple, and you have many features in that apple. It's just not an apple. There is light, there are shadows, there is the volume, everything else. It's a 3D image that you have to take out in a 2D form, and you have to neglect certain things in that, and be okay with certain things that you are going to draw. So you take in the shape of the apple, the front facing vision of the apple, from where the light is coming, how the light is coming, and everything else to make it actually look like an apple. And all in all, it builds up your decision making. It wouldn't be visible at that moment that, oh, your skill is increased now and you can take any decision now. But it's these slow and minute things that make up in your future to help you in bigger decision making. Like you won't be overshadowed by the fact that you have to take a big decision. Have you ever filled a empty flower pot with flowers and be so happy with the result? That's what drawing is. Like you are given a simple page, blank paper and a pencil, and then you create something on it. That creation is very important. Everyone has a certain attachment to their own creation. Parents have to their kids, God has to their subjects, that is us humans or animals. And that's the thing about creation, you know, your own creation. It gives you pleasure, it gives you this sense of achievement that you can do anything. That is what comes with art. It gives you happiness. What could be better than being able to fill an empty page with just your thought, and then when it's complete you look at it and it's like, wow, you have created that. And that's what art is. It's fun and it should be enjoyed. It should not be taken as some kind of, a very hard task that you are given and you have to do now since you don't have any option. When you go for an interview, haven't you been asked that what are your skills, what are you good at, these general questions? And all of the things that you would say is enhanced by art. Education, art. Therapy, being very calm in stressful situation, art. Coordination between different works, art. Brain growth, you are definitely needed. Concentration, art. Decision making, art. Happiness, definitely art. Like everything that you are needed to work, to have in the professional world, is given by art. And what bigger reason do you need to start drawing now? With that long list of scientific and unscientific reasons, I complete my thesis of why you should be drawing. I pitched you my idea, and now it's on you to adhere to it or throw it in the dustbin. But all in all, I must say that drawing is very important, and that is what I have learned in my life. So if you want to draw, that's good. If not by now, then I can't do anything. Still, take care. Love ya. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.